Good morning, y'all. It is Thursday, February 5th, 2026, and it's about 30 degrees outside. We're supposed to get in the 50s today. That will be very nice. My little frog is still hanging around, but at the moment, he's being quiet, so I'm gonna do a short little WIP and Chat here with y'all. Carrie Sparkles has been on my mind all week. It was a shock to most of us. I know it was to me. I've gone back and watched some of her videos. Really gonna miss her. She was a bright light in our community. Very sweet lady. And we're all going to miss her. She's the whole reason that I fell in love with JZQ diamond painting on Temu. And this, in fact, is a JZQ painting that I'm doing right now. So every time I work on it, I think of Carrie. So, Carrie, you were so loved. You will be so missed. You were a great part of our community. So many people loved you. And we will see you again, little lady, Carrie Sparkles. Such a sweet lady. So what is everyone working on? As you see, I'm working on my frogs in the tub. But kind of disappointed. Got another notification that my framing materials for my commission piece are delayed again, and I really am getting frustrated because they're coming from California, and I really truly do not understand. If I'd have ordered something from Temu, it would have already been here. And I'm getting really frustrated with it. And I don't want to cancel the order because I really want that particular framing materials. So I guess I'm just going to have to be patient. But it's not always easy. And Bipolar Betty's going to give us a few nice days. So that ought to be a welcome change of pace. And I'm sorry, my sinuses are draining again. It's kind of weird, this stuff, that the fatigue that goes with this is phenomenal. I get wore out quite easily. So, but, oops, I missed one over there. I always miss one. But that's the fun part. It's not a bad thing because you can always go back and fix it. I practiced quite a bit of multi-placing up here along the top, and it seems to be okay as long as I don't look at it up close. It looks fine, but I had to kind of step back and look at it, and it looks fine. So using the tip that actually, the multi-placer that actually came with the pen, And of course I used my purple wax. It worked out so much better. It was so much easier for me to lay the drills down, rock them, and keep going. I didn't really have to straighten anything. I had to straighten a couple of them because they popped off of here when I needed to put new wax in or more wax in. But I am really enjoying this, so I think more practice on the multi-placing with the tip that came with the pen. And these trays, I just love these trays because they line everything up perfectly, which in my opinion helps tremendously when you're multi-placing. And they hold them still, so when you hit it, they aren't moving. Like in this tray, they kept sliding. Every time I go to touch them, they would slide. So this one has little ridges. Let me show you one that's not got anything in it. They have, see the dots? Those are little ridges, and they actually hold the drills and keep them from moving around. So between the tray, the wax, and the tip that actually came with this pen, it really was an advantage to learning to multi-place. So I will probably do more multi-placing as I go. Practice, practice. That's how you get better, right? You just gotta practice. I have another funeral I'm supposed to go to Saturday, but if this stuff doesn't clear up, I'm not going to expose anyone else to this, whatever it is, because I don't think it's COVID. I mean, where would I get COVID? I don't go anywhere. But excuse me. As I said, this probably won't be a very long WIP and Chat because this stuff interferes with me trying to talk. So, but I wanted to show everyone where I'm at on the canvas. I've got here to here, here to here to finish. And then I'm back to, I got to figure out what I want to do next. But I try not to pick those too quickly because I paint by mood. And my mood today could be totally different when I'm completely finished with this one. By the time I'm done, I could change my mind probably 100 times on what I want to do next. But the multi-placing, that's going to be a little bit of a game changer for me because my bigger canvases, especially like the darker ones, I think multi-placing is going to really help with dealing with the darker colors, help make them a little less annoying, or I don't know, there's just something about the darker canvases. They're beautiful when they're done, but working on in that dark color sometimes really messes with my moods. I like color, cheery, bright color, and sometimes the darker colors tend to dampen the mood. But some of them are just so gorgeous, I can't help it. I have to work on them. Anybody else go through that? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But now I understand what Star has been going through. Starlight Starbright 70. What she's been going through with this cold, it just keeps hanging on. One day you feel like, oh, it's finally gone. And the next day it's back. It's just really, really bizarre. I think I need more wax, which I haven't put wax in this part of the pen in a minute. So I have to order some more purple wax. I'm about halfway through that container and I do not want to run out. I really love that purple wax. The color makes me happy and it lasts so much longer in my pen than the pink wax. And there's less of it being left on the drills, which means there's less left on the canvas itself. When you're done, you have less that you have to wipe off. I'm sure I missed one somewhere, and I will find it. So how is everyone doing? I know some folks around the country are going to get that bad stuff again. And I feel for you because it's when you get blocked in by the weather, it's not fun when you know you can't. I mean, you may not be the person that goes out all the time like me, but when you're basically forced to stay in, it's like a psychological thing. Then you want to get out. Then you want to go do something because you know you can't. And Bipolar Betty's been doing that to a lot of us lately, hasn't she? I am so ready for spring. Spring. My motivation gets better when spring gets around. I still have to get to all these bazillion boxes that have to be unpacked. My motivation is horrible in the wintertime, as it is, and all this fluffy white stuff doesn't help. I am not a fan of winter, never have been. Every birthday usually was ruined growing up because of the weather. We couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything. Everybody was too worried about Christmas and planning New Year's, stuff. And so my birthday was never a big deal except to my mom. My mom always made sure that my birthday was not lumped into Christmas, not lumped into anything. So I even have a nephew who was born on Christmas Day, and his mom separated Christmas from his birthday the same as my mom did. Her mom and my mom were best friends, so it was had quite a year when he was born. And we've gotten through the holidays. we've gotten through Groundhog Day. We have Valentine's Day coming up, which happens to be a friend of mine's birthday as well. And we're going to get through. Then we have Easter coming up. And hopefully I had a credit on Temu, so I ordered me some bookmarks. Something I've never done, so I would like to do that for a few gifts. So I'm kind of excited about that. I've been watching everybody else do bookmarks, so I finally decided I want to do that as well. So that will be a fun little project. I'll be excited when they get here. Knows you can slow your roll, but I don't have much left to do on this one, so it'll be kind of exciting when this one's done. Goodness, excuse me. I thought I might be able to get 30 minutes in before that started, but apparently not. I probably won't do much more on this morning, on this WIP and Chat, because this coughing will just start getting worse, and I'll have to stop and blow my nose, and that's kind of rude. I don't want to do that to you folks. So I'm going to finish this color, and then I will close on this WIP and Chat. I know it's a short one, and I apologize. Just everyone be kind. You never know what others are going through. You never know what your kindness could do for someone. You may be the highlight of their day just for telling them, have a nice day, or holding the door for them. You know, shoot them a smile. You could be the bright spot in someone's day and not even know it. If you want to see change in the world, be the change you want to see. Lead by example. It's a great teacher. And with that being said, I wish you all a very blessed day. And y'all come back now, yeah?